just me and my best friend going back and forth. And you know that we're shoveling shit, shoveling shit, shoveling shit.
Yeah, you left home from Vegas
Yeah.
and
The shit hit the fan. It's like real life around here. I mean, my mom had surgery, and
mm,
then I'm just trying to think. I had like some issue with a girl at the salon. She quit today, so that's
that
fine.
one girl you were talking about, you called it.
Yeah,
She was
I
problematic. You called it.
I know. Yeah, it's really devastating because like we had a friendship and she'd worked for me for like 7 years, and to see just such a massive change in someone. And I sat down and said, like, look, everything that you said to me, here's what I can own. Like, I will own my parts, but I need you to own yours too. And I don't think she liked that, and that's fine. So
Well,
I told her, she called me, she was crying, and I said, I wish you happiness and success wherever you go. And that's all I care about. If you can find happiness and success somewhere else, like I did my own growth path, right? I have worked for people. I have worked for small salons, corporate salons, booth rental, opened my own. Like I know what it's like to want to have change and want to grow. So I'm never going to hold anybody back or fault them for wanting that. So for me, it's like happiness and success, whether that's with me or someone else, that's all I want for you. That is my wish for everybody. So
I think from what you were saying about the whole situation, after you've had time to like, I don't know, like the newness of it all, and then like kind of like bouncing back from the financial ramification or all the things, emotional, I bet you $10 you're gonna be like, I'm glad that happened.
yeah, well, there was something that kind of presented itself today that was just like, holy shit, universe, I see what you did there. Like, I literally see what you did there. So I've got a little bit of a plan in thought. I don't want to say in place because I haven't put it in place yet, but I have a plan in thought that I think is like mind blowing if this actually happens.
That's
So
exciting. Did it like zap you like lightning?
yeah, kind of.
That's
Yeah.
my best ideas. Feels like a fucking lightning zap.
Yeah, and it's like someone who's very important to me on my team, Joshua, who like is just like extremely important to me. It would support what he has been wanting as his next step as well. So it was almost like the universe opened it up for both of us. Like he literally has been going through this like whole transformation and like training and certifications, and like, how am I going to make this work? How is this going to implement? Like how? And then all of a sudden it was like this, and it was just like a perfect use of my space and his goals and his wishes to make it literally all come together. And it was just like mind blowing. And
Is
so
it a med spa thing?
he does scalp facials. Yeah.
Is that what it's about?
So he does them, but he can only do them on Saturdays because we're a busy and booked salon. So if I
How do
can,
you think I knew that?
I don't know.
Because it's fucking meant to be. And for two, all I've been doing is in the group chat talking to people about this med spa thing, and you better get on it and you better fucking learn how to teach it and facilitate it and do it. I knew it. As soon as it was out of your mouth, I knew it.
So we're going to create that as like a sacred space where he just got back from Portugal for 2 weeks where he's been doing this like shamanic practitioner, and he's certified now to do drum journeys, and he wants to do men's circles for the LGBTQ community. And I was like, holy crap. But I do have two people in that space. And so I need them to understand like that this would be expansive. I wouldn't want them to feel like we're taking from them by saying, hey, we're going to put you back into the main space. But he said that he was going to have that conversation with him, which I think is great. He's going to say, I talked to Kelly about this. I literally was like, what a genius idea. And I said, my only fear would be upsetting the other two. And he said, well, what if I talk to him and say, like, this is my wish and goal for this space. Kelly supports me in it, but this is what would need to happen. They're probably more likely to be on board when they hear it that way versus I just don't want them to look at it as like it's a punishment or a takeaway. It's really an expansion for everybody. And our main space is more comfortable. Like it is more comfortable because everything we need is in that main space. So like all the way around, it could be really, really solid. And we would make that more of a sacred space where he can do all sorts of things. Like there'll be a station, he could do hair, he can do his med spa, he can do some of his ritual sound bath healing kind of things and like incorporate all of that. So like it could be really awesome, really awesome.
I feel like that ties into what you're wanting to do a little bit more too, where
Yeah.
not so hair, and all we do is hair, but just like kind of moving into a different space. That's
Making a
cool.
difference. Yeah. Spreading light and positivity. So
Need it.
we freaking need it, right?
Dude, that's probably part of like you feeling like shit hit the fan. I personally have had to seriously limit social media intake. Like
Yeah.
I've been just being like I've been like in my little world. I have not been like scrolling like maybe 30 minutes a day.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm a scroller.
I know you are. I know you are.
I love it.
Well, you say that, but all the, like it'd be like a cool thing, a dog, death, destruction, you know what I mean? It's like it ain't all good. It ain't all it's cracked up
I
to
know.
be.
I know. It's true. You know what I like to do though? I like to go to the friends tab and see what my friends are doing.
That's good.
I love that tab. I love it. I don't know why. So I scroll out till it runs out and then I'm like, okay. But it like kind of shows me what all my friends are into and
I
liking.
don't know if I have that. Is it just people you follow that tab?
No. If you go to Reels, it'll say Reels feed or your friends feed. And if you click on friends, it will show you what your friends have been liking and reposting and sharing and everything. And I like that.
Friends as in people that you set up as your close friends or friends that you just always interact with the most?
I don't know, just people that I guess you follow. Yours would probably see, I do this on my private, like secretive
Yeah.
one. So it's just like my actual friends. Whereas like on yours with like your whole community, girl.
I'd be like, I don't know you, I don't know you, I don't know
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah.
would be as bad as scrolling.
Yeah. And I think that's probably one of the differences between you and I scrolling too, is like I have that one so narrowed down of like, these are just like my friends and
Yeah.
family, And so,
That'd be a totally different story.
yeah. Yeah. But I
So
like,
crazy stuff,
like
huh?
there's a giant eyeball staring at me behind you.
I know, it's distracting, huh?
Well, no, it's just staring at me. Especially because I don't have my readers on, so everything's just a little bit kind of blurry.
I never
Like
even thought about that. You know what it is? Because I'm all the time doing Zoom meetings and stuff. It's somebody, if they ever want to bring their bullshit, it's like an evil eye.
I
Just
like
like, right there. Stay
I
out
need
of my realm.
I need one right here.
Yeah, right?
Around freaking life with one.
Mm.
I know.
Are things starting to get better?
I mean, like, here's my perspective on things is like I never look at things as bad, and I certainly don't look at it as a bad day. It's just like moments and it's like things that I have to deal with. And so do I feel like sometimes I'm at my capacity of what I can deal with? Yeah, like I just got thrown something else as I was coming here and like having to speak my truth and speak up for myself. And so it's like life is good. Like life is really good. I cannot complain. And like the things that I do have to like manage and deal with are so small compared to others. And I'm still human and I have capacity. So like it's hard for me to answer that. Like, is it getting better? It's like, it's not bad. It's just a lot that I'm, kind of juggling and processing and doing all these things. So I got it good. I can't complain.
You could if you wanted to, and so could I if I wanted to, but we're just not gonna. How about that?
I just choose not to.
Yeah.
I mean, what good does it do?
I don't know.
Yeah. No, I put my big girl pants on and I deal with it.
I had like a serious vent sesh to somebody the other day. I can't remember what space I was in, or I just had to get it all out, up and out. Where the fuck was I? Oh, of all people, I was in Allentown, Pennsylvania, teaching a class, and they were like, "How are you?" And I was like, well, you want like the human experience version or do you want the pageant girl one? And they're like, duh, the human one. And I was like, well, yesterday lifting up my suitcase, I fucking jarred my shoulder again. So that's pretty gnarly. And then what else did I say? It was just some other shit. I woke up a little under the weather, but otherwise I'm really super stoked to be here. And I'm like, and it was an and. It wasn't a but. I was like feeling kind of physically shitty, but also I'm excited. And she's like, I appreciate that. And I was like, I appreciate that. I got the vent. I wasn't like, like being all, even though it was her class, she was hosting. She's like, I gave her an option. I was like, real talk or fucking keep it, keep it moving. And so it felt good. So I complained.
People want that human version. They do. Like, I think it's more relatable because then it makes us feel like we don't have as much shit that we're going through. That was kind of one of the problems I had in this stylist situation that I had was just like, yeah, like, yes, she had valid complaints, but then you look at like a bigger picture and you're like, that's what you have to complain about,
Yeah.
but like some people can't, what is it? See through the trees, see through the forest. I don't know. I'm so
Can't
bad.
see the forest through the trees or something. I'm
Yeah.
not the one to ask. I fuck every saying up.
I always like combine two. Like I
Yeah.
am always, like it's always two, and I'm like, damn it. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, yeah. So I mean, I try not to. I try to look through the trees.
Yeah, why not? I don't know. Different strokes, different folks. See, that was why I got that saying right.
No, one thing you just said that I love though was the and the but. I learned this very early on in education. I was like a trainer for Sephora years and years and years ago. And in today, even some of like, I don't want to get into specifics of like what happened last week and everything. And people were using the word but. So it was like, this was bad, but this. And I was like, when you say the word but, it literally negates. But if you use the word and, both can exist together. And it's such a small little nuance kind of a word. And I know it's just like a mentality shift or whatever, but it's incredible if we start replacing the word but with and, because and is inclusive and the but is exclusive of each other. And
100%.
what a difference. Because it's just like, I don't think people realize that two things can exist at the same time. I can have joy and sadness at the same time, but some people feel like you got to have, you can't be joyful if you're sad. It's like, no, you can freaking have both. Just like me talking about life right now. It's like, my life is good. I have nothing to complain about. And I've had a lot that I've had on my plate that I'm dealing with. I'm at capacity, but it's like, I'm not going to negate one for the other. And I think that's so easy for people to be like, oh, this happened today, I had a bad day. And I'm like, no, you had one bad 45-minute experience in 24 hours. Was the day really that bad,
I think difference, and you're 100% right. If you didn't say nuance, I was gonna say nuance. I'm like, just the whole like human experience is nuance, but like I think the difference between someone just like, how should I put it? What we're doing right now, I feel like is pretty productive. It's like, okay, we're speaking our mind, we're, keeping it real. But then there's like the people that like are in victim mode. And it sounded like you were saying maybe a person you were talking to. I don't even know. I don't want to assume that person you were talking about, but just like a person in general. And then you have people bitching and commiserating, and then the vibe's low, and then you're just wham, bitching, bitching, victim, victim. I think that when you're talking productively about human emotions and experiences, it's not like that. You're not the victim. It's like I'm experiencing this thing. It's very real, but
yeah.
I'm a victim of this experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. I equated it. I was like, have you ever met that person? Like every time you meet them, it's like, hey, how are you? And it's like, I'm tired. I'm like, okay, how are you? Tired. And like, I think it becomes so habitual. They don't even realize that every time you meet them, they say they're tired. And I think people can slip into that no matter what it is. I mean, that's just one example, but like, it could be, complaining. It could be whatever it is. And it's just like, you don't even know you do it anymore
I
because
know.
you're so used to doing it. And so I have tried to program myself like every day when I'm leaving the house, regardless of who I'm talking to or saying goodbye to. I always try to say, hey, have the best day ever. And I know it's like silly and cheesy and whatnot, but I'm like, I want that to be my default programming and not, I'm tired, I'm busy, I'm this, And again, it's just one of those nuances, but it's like you get to set that tone. And funny enough, the ones who slip into that habit are usually the ones that are like, get away with that woo-woo shit. I don't want any of that. And I'm like, okay, but I live a damn happy life. Like, it's like
I agree. Hey, can I just completely just not can I ask you a question that has nothing to do with what we're talking about? Okay, I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm switching gears, but I think this rapid fire moment is gonna like keep you on your toes. Kelly, I'm talking
yeah.
about inner child. Okay. If little inner child Kelly hijacked your credit card for 24 hours, what's the most unhinged fucking purchase your inner child would make before you could cancel it?
I mean, my inner child is like real young. And I mean, I just see gobs and gobs of French fries, like so many French fries.
Like a stolen credit card where you could just run amok and you would get all the French fries.
She's young, like all she can think about is French fries. Yeah, it's just like, yeah. I mean, that was
Fair,
my first word.
fair enough. If that makes little Kelly happy, then a fucking man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it depends on the age, but when I do that exercise, she's pretty small usually, and
She likes fries.
she
Some
loves them.
things don't change.
Yeah,
You are an adult and you really love French fries.
yeah. I can afford them now.
Yeah, you don't have to steal people's credit card. Did you see what I sent you? I texted you a big old long list
I
and
saw it right as I was logging in. So should I look at it or are you just gonna rapid fire? Should I rapid fire you?
no. Okay, I'll tell you what. I have these. Yeah, I could send some to you. Well, I already know what they are. You
Okay.
know, like how about this time I rapid fire you and the next time you can rapid fire me and I'll tell you where I got these from.
All right.
So these ones here are just for us to just have ADHD within this conversation, just every now
Yeah.
and again. Palate cleanser, if you will.
Okay. Yeah, like a sherbet.
Exactly. What's beeping? I'm on my little vibrate.
Hey. No, it's
Oh,
my computer. The cord is messed up. It's like it's just, it's the charge is going in and out. I don't know why. And I don't know how to turn it off.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Um, I love that this is potentially our episode 2 and it's fucking completely feral. I love it.
It's like unhinged. I don't know what's wrong with my computer charger, but this is my life. Like it's just my life right now.
All happening.
It actually looks steady right now. So
Oh.
I'm not gonna.
And then the long list of questions I sent you. Okay, so here's my concept. You already filmed your part of the video where I'm gonna edit together and then put our shenanigans and then why did we do this? But I have a better idea. So we will maybe not 15 because that's so many questions to answer, but we'll pick out our favorites. And oh, is that little Debbie?
Yeah, she back there. Debbie snack cake.
Little Debbie.
I mean,
And then so we'll do like I'll give you one example. So we'll reread the question because we got to have that in there somewhere. And like one of the questions is if our podcast had a Yelp review, what would the headline be and which one-star complaint would probably be true? So so basically you don't have to answer now. But it's like when I send those to you, we'll do the video and you'll read the question, then answer it. Then I'll do the same with the same question and answer. And then we'll just have this kind of quasi scripted one.
okay, I love it.
There's like some good ones too. What is
Yeah.
this mean? If we got canceled tomorrow, what would the scandal be and who would crack first under PR pressure?
Me.
Really?
I don't know. You can be unhinged.
I can. That if you just show up unhinged, you very little you're gonna get canceled for.
I think my default is the pageant girl answer, and I kind of don't like that about myself, but like I think that is my default. So yeah, it would be you.
And it would probably be but because I like had started a OnlyFans like on the sly, but what I was really doing is shitting on people for money. That's probably what I'd like, oh, you guess what she does now that she don't do hair anymore.
Yeah. Who would mind be? I wouldn't shit on people. I couldn't do it. I don't know.
You
Golden
say
shower.
that, but if they're like, here's $4,000 to make a little turd on my chest, you might, I mean,
The one that I like does interest me was the girl that was working out in like leggings and then shipping those. They were sending her like $1,000. You can get a pair for $20 on Amazon. She would send her sweaty leggings off and they'd give her like $1,000. And I'm like, I could do that.
when you think about that, that's like getting paid $1,000 to work out. We're gonna do that anyway. Well, I
Right.
mean, if we're on our 69 hard challenge. You don't need to do it. You're already svelte and you already eat well. You don't
It's a
need to.
discipline thing. It wasn't a physical thing. It was like a mental get my ass up, get the routine, do the things, and I failed. I failed.
Don't even say it like that. Don't even say it like that. This just wasn't your 69 challenge. We'll do another one some other time.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll stop tagging you so you won't get it in your fucking
Oh, and
face.
I love it. No, I love it. Keep tagging me.
Okay,
It
okay.
makes me happy. And I mean, like every time I'm like, damn, look at her abs.
I don't want
Damn.
to rub it in though.
You're not. I love it.
Do you
I
want to
love
see what I'm wearing today? I dressed like a total, like I escaped from an insane asylum.
I love it. I look like Wednesday.
No, no, you don't.
Yeah,
I
I
was,
do. Like
Wednesday don't wear that. Pugsley does.
I look like Pugsley. Either that or like I look like the Italian gondola guys, Like I need a red beret. I have a purple one.
Speaking of Italy, are you fucking so ready?
I am.
What are you most excited about?
Leaving the States. Being with you. Good food. Come on. Come on. And then we're going to a new place that I've never been to.
She told me about the places, but
Oh, you and me after.
Oh yeah, Croatia. I've never been there either.
Oh, I love a new adventure.
I know. When we get off of this, we have to figure out exactly. Okay, so I know I've originally sent you shit for Split because when I researched it, it was like Split's the place to go. Well, I have since talked to like four people, four either friends or clients that have been, and they're like, Dubrovnik, 100% don't waste your time with Split.
Okay. I'm trusting you. I don't know anything about it. And when I mention it, no one has said, "Oh, I've been there."
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't, it was all amazing when we went to Morocco. We picked Marrakesh and just did our side quest.
That's the thing. I've never been, so anything's going to be new and exciting for me. So,
True. I think the Dubrovnik place has it's like coastal and super pretty, but also is like castles and old architecture and shit like that too.
yeah.
I'm so ready for it. And you know what? This has probably been the first, and you can probably speak to this in a minute because this is a good segue into something. But like, this is the first time I've been excited for the branding work portion of a retreat. Like this excited because I've
Yeah.
done so much to like fine tune my messaging and like my offers. And I know you too, you do a lot of work on your courses and your offers, and you just had a massive rebrand.
Yeah.
Massive.
I
I'm
know.
excited. Okay, so do you
I'm
want
excited for that because I need all new stuff. So I'm real excited.
me too?
People were excited yesterday.
I told you.
Supportive. I know. I can't wait to let my freak flag fly. I need freak flag videos when we're in it.
Girl, if you saw the drafts I've saved to my phone, you've seen some of them, but it's like almost every piece of content, I'm gonna be having to tag you in all of them. Not be having to, I'm gonna because you're in them, but like it's just all of our shenanigans from Vegas, and they're
Love it.
so good. It's so good.
Yeah. I love it.
Me
I gotta
too.
learn how to I gotta figure out how to incorporate all that. I went through yesterday looking for videos. I'm like, were they all on Rebecca's phone? Cause I have I was scrolling for just random ish and couldn't find it.
Maybe I'm gonna we need to start like why haven't we an actual like master shared album?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Can
Because
we
I
call
know
it
you took a
shoveling
bunch.
shit?
What's that?
Can we call it shoveling shit?
Duh. Because I
Shoveling.
was just thinking the other day when you were so nice as to like film me doing stuff in Tulum, like all the stuff at that cenote and stuff. I'm like, why in the hell haven't I used that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta do that.
Okay.
Do you feel like this is a boring pod? Is this a podcast? What are we doing?
I think it could be. I think the some of it's good. I don't think it all has to be fun and funny. I think there's some good poignant stuff in here.
Oh, I'm not, yeah, like I'm not too worried about being entertaining or funny. I mean, if it happens, it happens, which with us it's gonna happen a lot.
I think
Um,
people just really love hearing our banter.
I agree. I just didn't know if like some of the parts that you want to be aired out. I love that energy. I love that energy. Yeah. Do you and might I say, let me see if I can say this very neutrally. There was a time not so long ago where you worried about like expressing yourself fully because of certain energies and spaces you were in or influences or whatever. And the fact that you're like this now and you're like two fingers up is like that was what, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
If two
I
weeks
don't think
ago?
I said anything bad. I mean, it's just the situation is what the situation is. And, I've been doing this 16 years. So it's I'm used to it. It comes and goes.
Even that. It's not even with anybody in
Yeah.
particular. It's just like you worried about fully being expressed in your truth because you
Yeah.
didn't want to rub people the wrong way or you didn't want them to judge you. And you know what I mean? Like, I think that's a big part of your rebrand. It's like you don't have to be like this little packaged up with a label on it, Kelly, that you thought people would need to see for you to be palatable. I really think it's cool that you're like letting other people in on the version I met of you.
Yeah.
I mean, not to
Well,
be like,
you brought it out of me.
that's
Thank you.
not even what I was gonna say. Like, I don't want you, I'm not being like, everybody be unglued, everybody be feral. It's not that. You just
Oh,
already, yeah, and you already who you were, and it's just really cool to see like more facets of you online.
thank you. It
Yeah,
feels good. It
don't
feels
it?
good. Yeah. It's freeing in a weird way. It's yeah. And it's just adding to the give no fucks, right? It's you either like me or you don't.
Yeah, at first when you're doing it, it's like terrifying, and you're like, am I burning down everything, you know? Like it's really scary. And then whenever the tragedy you're like anticipating doesn't happen, you're like, whoa, I can unclench my butt cheek a little bit. Like, what the hell was I trying to maintain? Like, what version of me was I doing that for?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I worry about my whatever this is, enlightenment, this deprogramming phase. I don't know if it's hormonal. I don't know if it's where I'm at. I don't know. I worry a little bit because I'm like, I'm not like trying to be feral, but I don't know how many fewer fucks I can give. I like I don't want to rub people to, how should I put this? Like I don't know. Like, am I gonna get so crazy? I'm gonna have to live on a in deserted island? Like, it's just kind of concerning a little bit.
But that's your plan.
I know, but like, I don't. I want friends and stuff still.
You'll have friends for sure. I mean, if nothing else, you'll have me.
Well, good. I know. I know. I'm calling in like the people that can take my craziness, but the amount of times I talk to people about, for one, a lot of the stuff we're talking about now too, and for two, it's like fuck the patriarchy and like systems and unplugging from the matrix and capitalism. It's like I'm not like angry at this point. I was real angry whenever I first started having ahas and light bulbs, but now I'm just like I want everybody to be free, and I don't want to be a zealot. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to sound like some crazy the end is near zealot type weirdo. I just want to have conversations like what I really want to have with people. I think that's where I'm at with it all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that you have that desire, so it's obviously going to be there. It's like you're not going to naturally turn into that if that's not your desire. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I think you do a really good job of that. Like everything you do is just it is like that. It's about freedom. It's about just, being yourself, but never I don't ever pick up in anything that you do like and you should be this way too or you should. It's just it comes across as like I want to be this way and I'm accepting. So like this is a safe space for you to be you, not you should be like this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I appreciate that insight. And I think just my own concern with my own like per, I don't know, like my perceived ways just speaks to the fact that I don't care how feral, unglued, free, whatever a person claims to be, there's always this element of, am I going to be too much? Am I
Yeah.
going to say the wrong thing? Like this is the closest I've ever been to freedom of like everything, expression and everything. But even still, I think it's human. I mean, I posted something about this the other day and I kind of went down the rabbit hole. It's like, it is something that goes back. It's just from like caveman days. It's like innate, because if you're like different genetically or your behavior is different from the pack or the tribe, it's like they ostracize you and they like push you out and they're like, you're different. And so it's something that goes back from like it's just in us. It's in our DNA to like feel a certain type of way when we like buck the system. So I think we're doing pretty damn good with all things considered. And the fact that people don't even come close to being able to express themselves on bigger platforms or just can't articulate their feelings or whatever. So I think we're doing all right.
I think so too. High five to us.
Ow, my elbow. Did you hear that?
Guys, I thought
Oh,
you actually slapped something.
no, I'm falling apart. I'm so
Well,
ready for this challenge to be over because I want to eat like tortellinis and stuff.
pizza.
I wish you could ask me this question.
Well, I want to now. What's what's
Let's both answer it. If our podcast had a drinking game, what would the listeners be absolutely wasted by minute 20?
ooh. So like a word that we've said, like that's the like usually it's a word.
Embodiment. No, either a
I
word
was
or
thinking
a topic.
feral.
Yeah, yeah. They'd be shit hammered. And also, like, I don't want them to drink booze. I want them to do that Sprite challenge where they drink so much they puke everywhere.
Okay. How much Sprite do you have to drink? What about milk?
I think that's a challenge too. But oh my God. If you guys are listening to this, record yourself doing the Sprite challenge and
Yeah,
for
tag us.
every time we've said feral, take a gigantic pull till you can't breathe anymore of Sprite. Wait, should I put like a disclaimer? Are we gonna kill people?
I hope not.
I don't know how that works with podcasts. No wonder this is called shoveling shit.
I don't want anyone to die by Sprite. I mean, like, We want a better story, right? Hot air balloon and Marrakesh, like that's our story, but not ice Sprite.
Our legacy is that we killed the listeners because we told them to drink Sprite and don't eat Tide Pods. Don't do that
Oh
neither.
no, we don't condone that ever.
Ever.
You won't get drunk, so like, why do it? Why did they do it? Tripod.
Kids these days.
I know, but why? Was there some kind of benefit to it, or it's just like I'm gonna eat
A
a Tide?
challenge, one of those dumb challenges going viral.
Okay. Did you ever see the cinnamon challenge?
Oh, isn't that where you have to like eat it?
Yeah. But there was this lady, she's like, she likes to do challenges to the extreme, and she put it in like a soup ladle.
Oh my God.
It's amazing.
Send it
It's,
to me.
yeah.
Well, how do you feel about where we're at right now?
Good. I'm smiling and I'm joyful and I needed that.
It's good. Me too. I did too. Now I feel like
And I hope that anyone, whether this, I don't say this for the sake of us recording or anything, but if people are listening, I hope that that's what happens to them too. That's what I like when you're like, should we include this or not? It's like, I think people are really going to enjoy, like, what would a phone call be like between Kelly and Rebecca?
this
know?
is we have broken, there's no fourth wall. There's no walls. This is exactly how we talk.
I think this should be just the way it is.
All
Like,
right. Well, Godspeed to
you
your
like eavesdropping?
Uh,
Come on. Who doesn't
yes.
love eavesdropping?
I love it. I was eavesdropping on somebody's Oh, in my class, everybody broke out to have their own little sidebars, and I was over supposed to be like eating my protein bar, and I was all up in their shit. And after a while, I wasn't even hiding it. I was like, I'm eavesdropping real hard on you guys. Can you speak louder? I
I'm
love
so
it.
sorry. I'm having a hard time overhearing your conversation.
Kelly, you don't even, I was not being discreet. I was looking both of them in the eye, and then they're talking about industry shit and probably something they didn't want me to hear, but I was like, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
I
So
do
now
it
y'all
all
are
the time, like restaurants and stuff, and I catch myself. I'm like, oh my, I will literally correct myself. I'll be like, Kelly, stop that.
hey man, listen, you're out in the wild, you deserve to be eavesdropped on.
I am nosy.
Kelly, guess what? I stopped getting Botox and stuff a year ago, and I really feel like it's getting critical at this point.
I love you no matter what.
Look at that!
Mine doesn't move.
I know, that's why every time I see you, I like low-key get that like urge to do it again. But then I'm like, oh man.
I I, I literally want to be Joan Rivers. Like I'm cool with that. Like that's just me. I just
I love a skin situation being pulled tight as a drum. Like I love an old lady that don't give a flying fucking, you know.
I'm ready. I'm gonna wait till I'm 50, but girl, I'm doing it.
And I'm gonna be the polar opposite. I'm gonna be leathered like a fucking suitcase, tits down to my knees, all brown because of the islands, and just fucking the opposite.
I love it.
I think-
Magda.
yeah. Ew. And yeah.
Can you
Okay.
be there for Halloween?
All I have to do is take my shirt off, and then I'm there.
Need a lot. You can't be Magda because people might take that as like a racial thing because she was dark.
Yeah, if you go back and watch that movie again, it's like borderline blackface.
I know, and I know like she's trying to be tan, but like I
Yeah.
think you'd give the wrong idea.
Before I was aware of much of anything, like I just didn't know what, I don't know. I didn't know enough. I didn't know a lot. And so I dressed up as Snooki one year for Halloween. I was like maybe 24. I fucking put that whole thing of bronzer on. Um Listen, I just know I was hardcore Italian. I don't even know if I'm allowed to be darker complected Italian. I don't think so. I don't think you're ever supposed to go way darker than, yeah, I hope that's sorry. I'll just say, I'm sorry. I'm doing
Well,
better. But
our podcast is canceled. There we go. That's the reason.
I think it's important if you did something fucking stupid and ignorant back in the day, you call yourself on your shit instead of, you know what I mean? Like I own up to it. And if I found that Snooki picture, you'd be like, yeah, bitch, that's not appropriate. And I know now. I look back and I was like, I did not know that I couldn't be Snooki. I didn't know. And so
I do
I
think we're
call
gonna need to
myself.
find it.
What's that?
I do think we're gonna need to find it.
I know exactly where it's at.
Well, I think it may need to be just a quick flash up because I know everybody's gonna want to see it. Just a
And okay, if anything, okay, 2 disclaimers. Don't drink a bunch of Sprite because we said so and get sick or worse. And 2, don't cancel me because I am calling myself out
Yeah.
on being snooky for Halloween and going a little darker with my complexion than I intended to.
What do you think about this? Because I was Lady Liberty and
Mm.
I did do like a full kind of some type of metallic face. Like, what if I was the Tin Man?
Metallic. I think if it's just you're jocking a certain complexion that deals with
Character.
oppression and complexity and you go darker to and you're lighter complected, I think that's when you're not being sympathetic to,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's like privilege and it's just like insensitive and shitty. Like
Yeah.
I did not listen, I knew then don't ever do like the horrible blackface that they did in like exploitation movies or whatever. I don't even think it's exploitation movies. I'm not even gonna go down that thing. But like don't do that. But I in my mind I was like Italian. Italian's European. You know, I don't know. Like in my mind, we are taking a turn. I was snooky. If it was inappropriate, I acknowledge it and I'll do better. But I will find the photo and show you. So no Magda for me for I'm only being incredibly white people for Halloween here on out.
Yeah. Okay. Same. Ain't that some shit?
You know what? Like if that's all I gotta do and you know be a good person, I'm happy to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I am for Halloween to take to go way left of what we were saying. Chris and I, we do something every year. Last year we were Dog the Bounty Hunter
Yeah.
and Beth. And this year I think we're gonna be no, not Hall and Oates. We were already them. What's that guy? Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah. I love them.
Yeah. He's
Love
gonna be Simon because I want him to have a little pea head. And then I'm gonna be Garfunkel, so I'm gonna get a bald thing and then do a full cul-de-sac. So long hair, goatee, striped shirt. Maybe I can borrow that one.
them.
And that's what
Hey,
we're gonna be.
yeah, yeah, I'll send it to you.
What are you gonna be?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I was gonna do a party, then I wasn't. Then I might host a party for my niece and all her friends. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be Pugsley.
This is the easy one. It's a really easy one.
Like Pugsley meets Wednesday or something. Because I could do the braids, but then I could be Pugsley and like, yeah, maybe I'll do both.
How about one day when we get on here, and thank God this is gonna exactly. It's gonna be on YouTube. People can see it too. Why don't we just like come dressed up as something?
I love it.
And we don't say what the other is gonna be,
I love it.
and we just show up.
Yeah.
All right, maybe next time.
We could even also at some point maybe do themes. So we're within the theme, but we don't know the other person's interpretation of the theme. Thank you. Ah, all right. That's gotta
That's
be.
the energy. I'll
Yeah.
send it to you. My pits are sweaty.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's because I stopped getting Botox and I would get it in my pits too. And oh, was that ever a treat? And now everything's coming back.
Yeah. It's all coming back to me now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get over here and talk about Croatia.
Okay, let's do it.
Thanks for listening. What do we say at the end? Hey, let's have a tagline. What do we say
We'll
at
have
the
to have
end?
a tagline.
Yeah.
We have to have something that's like, ain't that some shit?
Oh no, what do we say in the video? What is Tammy say or whatever?
You're shoveling shit.
And see.
It's just me and my best friend, shoveling shit, walking through life, take it bit by bit. Now everybody is gonna know that we got a show.